Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Centralise. And today we're having a little travel to Lush's very first shop, 29 High Street in Poole. So in the summer just gone, I know it seems a while back now, I went on holiday to Weymouth with a family. We did a few day trips here and there. One of the day trips was to Sandbanks, which is near Poole, and one of my friends on Instagram, Sue, she lives in Poole, and she told me while I was down there, because she'd seen previous videos that I'd put on my channel regarding some Lush products, she says, why don't you visit the first ever Lush shop? And I was like, what? First ever Lush shop? She said, yeah, the first ever Lush shop was based in Poole, and it's called, I think it's actually 29A High Street, something like that. So she said, give it a look, and if you ask for Frankie and Hannah when you go there, they'll show you around and introduce you to a few fragrances. So I thought, brilliant. So we had a morning on the Sandbanks, absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to the Sandbanks in Poole, which is just down from Bournemouth, the beach there is absolutely amazing. We had a great day. The sun was in for most of the day, but it was still red hot. The sun was coming through the clouds, and we had a great day. So on the afternoon we went into Poole for a bit of shopping, picked up a few t-shirts, and then we ended up at Lush. So I went in there, asked for Frankie or Hannah, and the lovely Hannah, she took me over to the perfume counter and went through all the different fragrances. I tried so many different ones, it was amazing. And these are just a few of them. So after the lovely Hannah showed me all of those wonderful fragrances, we tried some on paper, we tried some on skin. It was a joy to try all the different things, and she was so educated regarding her fragrances and note breakdowns, knowing the notes, knowing how to pick the notes out. I felt like a bit of a student listening to her, to be fair. But I ended up picking up a few fragrances. One of those was a 100ml, which I'll look at now. So this was Dear John, and as soon as I smelled this in store, I fell in love with it. And this is how they come, all the fragrances. This is the 100ml, but I think you can get 30ml and smaller versions. And this is how they come. And this is the one that I picked up, Dear John. Now for me, I mean, the backstory for this was amazing. It's all to do with the perfumer who had never met his dad, and what he basically did, he created a fragrance of what he thought his dad would smell like. And so all the things in this are the sort of things that he thought that his dad would smell like. And it so happens later in time he did meet his dad and smelled him, and he was getting similar whiffs to this, more or less. So to me, it's smoky, it's got bits of coffee in it. It's got a beautifully refreshing lime in this. It's so comforting. It's got a lovely, it's a tobacco, but it's more of a smoky tobacco, whereas a lot of them you get like the tobacco leaf. This is more of a smoky kind of tobacco. It's got cedar, it's got vetiver, it's got coriander, it's got cloves. It's beautiful. So this is a warm citrus and old sweet tobacco feeling fragrance. It's hearty, it's warm, it's long lasting, it's so comforting, and it brings back lots of childhood memories. It really is lovely. And I did a bit of an experiment with this one because I knew I was going to do this eventually. I know it's taken me a while since I visited the shop in, I think it was August. So I sent 4 mystery samples out to 4 different people and asked for their thoughts on this, and these are what the 4 came back with. So the first one said it reminded him of Spice and Wood by Creed. It started bright and sweet. It's got a spicy amber, tiny bit of citrus, smoky with a touch of wood, and that was his thoughts on it, and he really liked it. The next person that received the sample, they said it was a weird one. They said it started off quite fougere licorice treacle type, but it changed into a Middle Eastern tobacco with a bit of pepper, and he wasn't a fan. The next person I sent it to, a lady, reminded her of Shalimar a little bit. Said there was like a lemon liqueur like in the opening, and a complex spicy woody element to it as well. So as you can tell, there's like varying views on the fragrance. And then the last person I sent it to said he got lemon, citrus, smoke, woods, maybe cedar, touch of vanilla or tonka bean. And he also said there was a bit of pepper, maybe cardamom, and there was a bonfire smokiness to it. So, and once again, he really enjoyed the fragrance. So 3 out of the 4 that tried it really enjoyed it. I'd suggest you pop into one of the stores, give it a try, and it is such a comforting fragrance. It makes you want to snuggle up. It's the sort of thing you would like spray onto a scarf when you're going out on a cold day, and you just keep snuggle up into your scarf trying to get a bit of warmth. That's the sort of fragrance it is, and I love it, and I must thank Hannah for introducing me to it. So the next thing that I picked up, if you watch this channel at all, you will know, because I've done a couple of videos now on Lush body sprays. I love them. 200 mils of eau de parfum, and it is just amazing. You spray them onto your body like you would a fragrance. You can spray them onto clothes, you can spray them onto bed linen, you could spray it onto curtains, any sort of fabric, and it just fills a room, and you spray it in one room, and that sillage makes its way downstairs even into other rooms. It's so good. And so I wanted to pick another one up, and I picked this one up. Big. So this is citrus, it's got mandarin orange in it, it's got neroli, it's got orange flower, it's vanilla, it's warm, but it's fresh and floral at the same time, and it's quite breezy. So I picked this up, and I'm really happy I did, and the wife loves this as well. There's still a couple I want to pick up. I think we're going out in the next few days, so I might see if I can pick it up. There's one called Coco Loco, which has got like a pina colada sort of feel to it, that really appeals to me. And then there's one called Snow Fairy, which is a bit candy flossy, so I'm sure the kids would like their bed linen sprayed with that. So I think I'll probably be picking those 2 up. So the last thing that I picked up, and this was only on sale from this shop, and it's actually called 29 High Street. It's only a little 30 ml, but you can see the wife has already put a fair dent into it. And I kept saying that to her, don't use it all, don't use it all, I still need to do a review, I still need to look at it, I still need to mention it in a video. If it's empty, it's not going to look good. And to be fair to her, she has held off a little bit, but every time she's got it on, I think, oh, I just love that smell. It is that smell when you walk into a Lush shop. This is what this is based on. This is based on what the original shop smelled like when you walked into it. I know before I was into fragrances, when I used to go to the local mall, you'd be walking past the Lush shop, and the senses you would get from it, from the bath bombs and all the other smells, was sometimes overpowering. Nowadays, when you walk into a Lush shop, it doesn't seem as overpowering and in your face as what it used to. And this is what this is like. This is amazing. So it's got Sicilian lemon oil in it, it's got jasmine absolute, there's sandalwood oil, ylang ylang. So it's a bright citrus opening that quickly dries down and brings the florals in. And there's a real nice warm tonka and vanilla in the base of this. It really is beautiful. And I don't think it's something I would wear, but the wife loves it, and I love it when she wears it as well. She really enjoys it, and I know that a few of her friends really enjoy it too. Unfortunately, it's discontinued. You can't get it on the website. They'd sold out in the shop. So hopefully they'll do it again. Fingers crossed, because once this bottle runs out, I was thinking at one point about buying a backup bottle, because they only do them in the 30ml. And I held off, and then when I went to do it, it was discontinued. So it's my own fault really. I should have gone and done it when I had chance. But it was a fabulous day at the Lush shop. Really nice people there. I thank Sue again for introducing me to them. It was really nice of you to do that. And we had a fabulous holiday all together really. But that's it from me. Is there anything from Lush that you think I should try? Leave a note in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, that always helps. And I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.